When I was younger, I did Beavers and then Cub Scouts. And now that my son's that age, I've registered him in there. And of course, I'm gonna, volunteer. And so I'm a scouter and kind of a leader in the group there as a volunteer. And we went out on our first camping trip this weekend, and it gave me an opportunity to think about how some of the stuff I'm hearing in Cubs and Scouts really applies to finance. And the first one is, they talk about the motto, the Scout motto, the Cub Scout motto is, do your best. And I think in life, we look at other people, they're taller than us, they're skinnier than us, they got more hair than us, they make more money than us, they got more stuff than us. And we kind of judge ourselves towards them and the level of success. And even with money, hey, we're not making enough, we don't have enough stuff. And I think really in life, our gauge of whether we've done good or not is did we do our best? Did we work hard enough? Did we save enough? Did we sacrifice and make that? And then if we did all the right things, that should be our goal, not whether we our friend from high school who's, a bazillionaire. That's not, we can't judge our success from that. Number two is the Scouts motto is be prepared. Right? That's you be prepared because you don't know what's going to happen. You're out on a hike. You bring extra water, bring some pairs of socks, bring extra food because you could get lost, have a compass, right? And so be prepared because we just don't know what's going to happen in life. And I think with our money, we need to be prepared. We shouldn't have our spending and our income right against each other. We got to have a bit of a gap because we got to be prepared. We don't know what's going to happen. We got to have an emergency fund. And maybe that might look like, hey, I'm going to work an extra year to be prepared just in case my kids need extra money, or we actually want to do this vacation, or we have a health crisis, something. So just be prepared, and let's have more of a buffer and margin in our life so we're not just right on the edge there. Then point number three is have somebody in your life that knows what they're doing and can lead you through. And so we had these 8 and 9-year-olds, we're showing them how to light a match and, start a little fire, as part of the scout training, and then using a knife and then, chopping wood. And so this is all done under, people who've done it they've got training, they know what they're doing. The kids had the leaders as examples, and they could take them through a difficult task and show them hey, you got to be careful with this in this situation. And similarly with our money, if you're going through selling a business or planning to retire in a couple of years, or even retirement, or maybe you just suffered an unexpected job loss, or you received an inheritance and you're going through these things, having someone who's been through them and can counsel you just alleviates a lot of the stress. And so you can just focus on what you need to focus on, and you don't have to worry about a lot of the little details. You got someone there that's done it. And then the fourth point is you can go further than you think. So we took these 8 and 9-year-olds from our campsite up this mountain in Victoria called Mount Finlayson. And so it's 450 meter elevation, climb, plus a climb to get to walk to get to the mountain. And so for you in the States, that's 0.28 of a mile, going up. And so it was pretty challenging. I was I don't know if we're going to make it here. But we, had the vision in mind, hey, we're going to get up there, we're going to do a ceremony at the top, and we're going to, have these. And so it was so amazing to finally get up there. You'll be amazed what's going to happen in 10 years in your finances, in your life. And so I think you just got to keep that vision of in the future, I'm going to, putting off, I'm looking at the future, and you'd be very surprised. And you think back 10 years ago, where are you now from 10 years ago? It's amazing. Similarly, you're probably going to overestimate what you're going to do in a year. You know what I mean? You're probably going to think hey, I'm going to lose all this weight. I'm going to, blah, blah, blah. It's probably not going to happen as much as you want in a year. 10 years, I think you're going to overshoot what you plan to do. So I hope that helps. If you've been involved in Cub Scouts, I'd love to hear some stories on that. Have a great day.